Hey, Senator Hawley, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. I got three questions here for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, sir. Well, hey, my first question is in regard to the impeachment inquiries being brought up against President Trump. So, firstly, what's your general reaction? And then, second, what would you like your constituents to know about these inquiries?
Oh, I think this impeachment process is a total circus. It's a total waste of time, and it is a total abdication of the work that the people of Missouri need us to do. You think about, we've got a crisis on the southern border. We've got a crisis of drugs coming from Mexico into the state of Missouri, killing people, destroying communities. We've got healthcare costs, especially prescription drugs, totally out of control in their cost. And you've got China, who's trying to rip us off like never before while they build their military. And instead of addressing any of that stuff, the Democrats want to impeach the president. I mean, it's a total dereliction of duty. It's a complete partisan circus, and it shows you that what they want is more partisanship and less problem solving. I just think it's nuts.
Senator, you recently sent a letter to the Federal Trade Commission asking it to release a full 2012 report on Google's anti-competitive tactics. What are you hoping to accomplish with the full release of the report, and how could the results from this impact Missourians?
Well, Missourians deserve to be able to go online and not be tracked by Google without their permission. They deserve to be able to control their own personal information and the personal information of their kids. And my worry is that's not happening right now. I mean, right now we're having our personal info. It's our property, but it's being taken from us by companies like Google without our permission. And then it's being sold without our consent. Our kids are getting tracked and we can't stop it. And all of these things need to end. Parents need to be in control. Individuals ought to be able to say, I don't want to be tracked. So I want to know if the FTC knew about Google's anti-competitive, privacy-violating practices years ago and what they did about it. And there's a huge report that the FTC worked up, but that they've never made public. Actually, they accidentally made half of it public, but they refused to release the other half. So I said, let us all see it. I mean, let everybody see it. Release it to the public so we can know if our property is being protected.
Senator, you've had some interesting conversations with Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg recently. Can you talk about those conversations? What things you have helped bring to light from those, and again, how does that impact Missourians?
Well, first of all, Missourians deserve to be able to go on Facebook and communicate freely and not be censored for their speech, and they deserve to have their privacy protected and their kids' privacy protected. And Facebook is really striking out on all of those things. Mark Zuckerberg admitted to me that Facebook censored wrongly a pro-life advocate, a pro-life organization, and he said that that Facebook struggles with bias against conservatives. He said we've struggled with bias for years, which is a big admission. I mean, it's true. Everybody can see that. But it was a big admission coming for him, and I challenged him to do something about that. I said, submit to an outside audit on your censorship practices. But he said no, and I challenged him to sell Instagram and WhatsApp to show that he's serious about privacy and competition, but he said no to that too. So until I see some actual action out of Facebook, I think it's just a lot of talk.
All right, Senator, anything else happening in your neck of the woods that you'd like to talk about and let folks in Missouri know about?
I don't think so.
All right, sir, that's all I had for you. So
Thank you.
appreciate your time.
Thank you.